it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to be doing my October Get Ready With Me, and it's going to be kind of spooky themed. I'm going to talk about some ghost stories and, this time of year. I don't know, I think it'll be fun. So I think I'm going to do a Get Ready With Me every single month with a different theme. So this is October's, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's just get right into it. So I already did some of my makeup. I moisturized and then I filled in my brows with the Signature Brow Kat Von D, KVD Vegan Beauty Precision Pencil in Graphite, and I'm still getting used to it. It's a little dark, it's not as warm toned, but I figured this would be perfect for this video because it's a little more cool toned and spooky of a brow color. So that's that. And then I did set it with my Essence Lash and Brow Gel, just my brows though. And then the Sugar Black eyeliner pencil, I did my waterline. I took the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in light neutral and put that on my eyes, and then I set it with the Tartelette Toasted S'more color just as my base. So I'm all ready, and I'm going to do my eyes first as I normally do. I'm so excited. I got my coffee with me. I've got this black sweater on. I'm just trying to, get into the spooky season. I love it. So I did a poll on my Instagram. Definitely follow me there, Shake Up Makeup Shan. And this is the palette that won. It was between Juvia's Tribe and ABH Subculture, and the Tribe palette won. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the oranges. So I'm going to use this orange in the crease, this orange on the lid, and I'm trying to think what to do in the outer corner. I might do the brown or even like the green. I don't know, that might be too crazy, but maybe I'll do green on the lower lash line because like I'm kind of going for like a pumpkin vibe with the spooky theme. I feel like these remind me of like pumpkins, and then the green could be like the stem, or I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to start with my Luxie 205 brush and the orange matte. So how are you guys doing? I feel like it is, definitely spooky season right now, which is so exciting. I really do like October. I think it's really a fun time for all of us. If you enjoy Halloween, that of course. But yeah, do you guys still dress up? I definitely do, and like my friends don't anymore. And I'm not doing anything really because, with the pandemic, it's like there's not much to do, but I'm still dressing up. I still am. But let me know how you guys feel about that. Oh, I like this already. This is a nice like yellowy orange, and I really enjoy it. And I'm so excited. I'm going to use orange blush as well with my Clown Blush palette. We'll get into that a little later. But I wanted to talk about ghost stories because I think that's like a perfect topic for today's Get Ready With Me. I just think it's fun. And like I was just talking to my brother yesterday, and he has like weird stuff happening to him in his apartment. Like things are turning on when they're not supposed to. This is just a Wet n Wild brush. I'm just kind of smoothing out the edges. But yeah, things are like turning on, and like it's just crazy, and he doesn't know what to do because it's probably a ghost. I totally believe in it. I'm gonna take, this is a Luxie 209 large shader. This one looks dirty. Actually the other one looked dirty too, but I swear they are clean. They're just stained. I think I'm gonna take the brown and the or no, you know what? Let's just do a whole orange. I'm just gonna take the orange I already used and just put that in the outer corner. to make it like a real orange look. we'll play around with it. But yeah, so my brother is having issues with his apartment possibly being haunted, so that's just crazy. And it reminded me of some of my own ghost stories, so I thought I'd share them here today. So I think I always believed in it, honestly. I was always scared of ghosts as a kid. I always hated, like, seriously, I was the kid that hated when Disney Channel would have like Halloween movies playing because I was scared. But then I grew up to love horror movies, so I thought that was always interesting that I was so scared as a kid, but then I loved it growing up. This is the Anastasia brush that comes with all the palettes. I'm just kind of smoothing out the edges again, and then I'm going to go into my NYX glitter primer and then this orange shimmer here. But yeah, I was always the kid that was scared of it, and I think it was because I believed in it very early on, taking this Anastasia brush. And so I don't know, it's just kind of funny how that works out. But I was in middle school, probably 7th grade, and I went into a bathroom that I never normally use. My middle school was very creepy as well. It was just like a super old building and not very, I don't know, super old, and kind of creeped me out in general. I feel like it would creep most people out. And I went into this bathroom that like none of the students ever use. It's more near like faculty or whatever, and nobody was in there. And I went into, and I don't know, I heard the toilet flushing a bunch of times, and I was like, that's weird, but like I didn't think anybody was in there with me. So instead of going into the stall to go to the bathroom, I just kind of like lingered and tried to figure out why the one toilet was flushing. So I opened the stall where the toilet was flushing, and I just got this really weird feeling, like I just knew something was wrong. I totally knew. And I opened the door and I saw the toilet, you know, like the flushing mechanism. I saw it, and the handle literally went down and up, and like nobody touched it, and it was like boom, boom, and I screamed. I was like, what, in 6th or 7th grade, and I was like, hell no. I was like, this is terrifying. I ran out of the bathroom, didn't even go to the bathroom, I just ran, and I told my friends, and I think they like kind of laughed at me, but like also they weren't going to that bathroom either. Like, you know, after I told that story, they were like, nope, not gonna go to that bathroom. So yeah, that was like my first experience with ghosts, and I mean, what else could explain that? Like, why would the handle go up and down like that? I do not understand. I think that is insane and like totally not normal. Like, that things don't move on their own like that. Like, I think it had to be a spirit, a ghost, whatever you believe in. I think, I don't know. Do you like the orange? I don't normally wear orange, so this is kind of fun. I feel like it's very, I don't know, interesting. I don't know why right there is a little weird. Let me just take the color I used to set. Okay, this was like a super easy eye look. Like, what is happening? Maybe I'll do more intricate stuff or interesting stuff on the bottom lash line. Like, maybe I'll go into the greens, or I'll take the gold and just kind of put it in the center of the lid and see how we like that. Like, maybe it'll make a little bit of a difference. Ooh, I really like that. I don't know, you can't even really tell, but it just kind of adds more dimension to the shimmer that I already put down. Ooh, I like that. I might take a bit, like I might almost mix the orange and the brown as my outer corner, because I only use the orange, but I kind of want a little bit of the brown. Interesting. But yeah, so that like spooked me completely as a kid, and I was like, you know, never used that bathroom again, and definitely believed after that point. I feel like I was like, yep, ghosts are real. Like, I saw it with my own eyes. I don't care what you say, I saw it. And I didn't even tell that story to many people. Like, I feel like I just like shut up about it, and I was just scared. Okay, I really like how the gold kind of added dimension, and I like how I added a little bit of the brown in the crease. I'm sorry, in the outer corner. So I love this palette. I don't think it's available anymore, so I'm really sorry I'm using it, but it's what the people voted for. So I'm going to take the KVD tattoo liner. Hold on, I gotta focus with this. I'm just gonna do a quick line on the top. Ooh. Nothing fancy, just, you know, a regular line. I do like this eye look. Again, I never really use these colors. I think it's very fall-esque too. I also think the orange blush is gonna really help me look like a pumpkin. Like, it just might help tie the whole thing together. A little bit more over here. Okay, liner is done, and I'm going to start on the face. Let me just make sure I have no fallout, and we'll continue the eyes. I don't know if I really want to add green. I think that might like screw up things, but we'll see. I'm going to go in with my hydrating e.l.f. face primer on my whole face, and then the poreless on my nose area. This is the poreless putty primer. So let me just flip some of my hair back. I was looking for the orange clip, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so let's continue with ghost stories. So that was my first encounter in middle school, and I've also gotten the feeling, like, you know when you get a feeling something's kind of up? Like, I don't know, sometimes I've gone places and I'm like, yep, this is haunted. Like, I just know. Like, I just have that intuition of it, and I feel like other people do too. But some people don't have that, and I feel like I definitely understand it. And, like, I had a job on campus. Well, I'm skipping ahead. Let's go in order of occurrences. So my next ghost story of things that I encountered, I guess, was Thanksgiving, probably when I was like a sophomore in high school. And you know, I was just with my family at Thanksgiving. Everything was normal and great. I wasn't even like thinking about anything ghost related. I was just enjoying time with my family, and I was actually dancing. My cousin Claire loves to dance, and she, you know, we were like dancing. She was dancing, and we were like laughing and joking around in her living room, and we were just having fun. We were away from the rest of the family, and we were having a really fun time. And then I look in the corner, and there's a chair in the corner, and my great grandma, who had passed, was sitting in the chair and like laughing at us because we were having fun. We were dancing, joking around, and my great grandma was in the corner and she literally like was laughing, and I was like, what? Like, she had passed a few years prior and she was there. Like, it was so real, and I like stopped and I was like freaked out, and Claire was like, what? And I was like, I don't even know, like I didn't even know how to explain it. So that one was like the most significant ghost story I would say that ever happened to me. I'm going to mix these two foundations. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin in Light Ivory, and this is 240N in Anastasia Luminous. So this is a little too dark, it's a little too light. We're gonna mix them, and I've done this once before and I really liked the result. Let me get my beauty sponge. So I'm going to use the sponge a little bit. This is a beauty blender, but I also am going to use my Il Makiage foundation brush. So just thought I'd explain that so I could keep talking. But anyways, it was insane, and I was like really confused about it. Here they are. I was just like so weirded out by the whole thing, and I literally didn't know what to do. So I did tell my dad about it, like maybe that night I did tell him, and then eventually I did tell my grandma about it because I just wanted her to know, because it was her mom who passed, a few years before, and like I was like, I saw her, like she was with us on Thanksgiving. When people say like, your loved ones are with you during the holidays, they weren't lying, because great grandma Birdie was literally in that chair, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, it was just an insane thing that happened to me, and I just like couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So that was like the most significant story, I would say, that ever happened to me. I was like so shocked. And she also, like, when she died, she was 96 years old, and she, at 96, like, on her deathbed, she didn't look the absolute best, obviously, but when I saw her that occurrence, that Thanksgiving, she looked really good. She looked like how I remembered her, but she almost looked a little younger, and just like the best version of herself that existed in my mind. And I thought that was very interesting. Like, I just wondered, like, if people die and go to heaven, like, what, like, do they go to heaven as a 96-year-old, or do they go to heaven like as the best? I've read somewhere like people speculate that you might go as the best version of yourself, which I really like that. I think that's a cool thought. Or is it the best version of how you remember the person? So like each person has a different version of heaven. This is getting really deep, but I just wondered if like she existed as an older lady, because like in the spirit world to me, because that's how I remembered her. Like, I would not even know her as a younger lady, because obviously she was my great grandma and I never knew her back then. So she kind of existed as like a 90 or 80-year-old that I remembered, but the best version of herself in that, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it was just a crazy experience, and that's something I will never forget. I will always remember that. I will. This is my dose of colors: Meet Your Hue concealer in light medium. I actually just got this in BoxyCharm, so we're going to, I've tried it once and it's pretty nice. And then I'm going to set it with the Ciate London Coconut setting powder, and then I'll set my face with the CoverGirl True Blend powder. I have two shades in 1 and 2, so I'm going to use 1 in the T-zone and 2 in the rest of my face. But yeah, it was just so crazy. Like, it was it was such a crazy experience, and I will never forget it. I would love to hear your ghost stories. If you guys have any, you know, let me know. But those were my main two. But then fast forward to college, I used to work in an office building, super old, beautiful building, and it, you know, again, super old. Like, my campus here at college is so old, and you know, with old stuff, with old buildings comes speculation of possible ghosts. This is my alma brightening brush. But anyways, I don't know, I would work in this building and I would get feelings of like, okay, something's here, you know what I mean? Like, there is spirits present, and I never really said anything because I was at work. I'm not gonna be like, hey, like, are there ghosts? You know, like, that's kind of not what you talk about at work. And one day, who I was working with, like, my manager, I don't know, she kind of like brought it up. She was like, I don't know, she really believed in the whole ghost thing, and she almost like, I don't know, she believed that she was like a seer of the ghost, or like ghosts, I don't know what the word is, but ghosts like attach themselves to her, or like her, and like, I don't know, talk to her about, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but she like told me that she could tell I was also attached to the, like, ghosts feel comfortable. Like, she explained that she thinks ghosts feel comfortable with me, and I was like, what? Okay, I don't know why it's like slightly patchy right in the corner there, but I don't know what I can even do about it. I don't want to add more concealer. I mean, do you see that? We might just ignore it. It's fine. It's all good. Other than that, it looks nice. But yeah, so it was just crazy because she was like, I can tell, like, ghosts feel comfortable around you. You've seen them, you know them. And I'm like, what? Like, that's just crazy to me. And so she could tell that, and I was like, what is happening? I know, it was crazy. It was crazy. Sorry, I gotta speed it up. I'm taking a while. But yeah, it was interesting. And then she was telling me about the history of the building I worked in, and how there was a girl, and it's so funny because there was an elevator, and I always felt weird on the elevator. Like, I always was like, nope, this is not good. Or like, something's with me in the elevator. I don't know, have you ever gotten that experience or had that feeling? And I used to think that, and literally my manager, like, one time when we got on the subject, and we never get on the subject of ghosts, she was like, yeah, like, there's a lady that used to live in this building, and like, it used to be a house for the president of the campus or whatever, and she, like, is supposedly in the elevators, and like, she makes them move during the day. Sometimes the elevator will open and no one will be in there, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I used to, like, I had that feeling that was a thing. And she, like, I don't know, just everything she said made sense. There's also like they also think there's a spirit of a little boy, which was the lady's son, and like, it just all connected. I was like, I totally have felt that before. Like, it was crazy. It was literally crazy. And so yeah, I'm using Sonia Akashic brushes now. But it was such a cool experience, because I was like, she was telling me these things, but I like already felt like I knew some of it, because I just felt like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, that's pretty much all of my ghost stories. But I just feel like they exist. I know they exist. And also, like, my grandpa died before I met him, and this is getting even more personal, but he he died, and he was a barber. I'm a licensed hairstylist or a licensed cosmetologist, and he was a barber. And so a lot of times in cosmetology school, or even on my exam when I took my state board to become a licensed cosmetologist, I just like felt him with me, you know, I totally did. And so it's just odd. It's very odd, and there's nothing really that can explain it. But I believe, like, during my state board exam, I feel like he was with me, and you know what I mean? It's just crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I wholeheartedly believe that. He was with me, and he helped me, or he just was watching me. And yes, that's like a sweet thought, but like, I just knew it. I felt it. I'm just putting Too Faced Damn Girl mascara on. See, that helps so much. Like, I don't understand. Like, I have to wear mascara all the time because it's just so nice. I don't understand when people don't like it or don't wear it. Alright, for the lower lash line, I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna take the orange again. Just take this Luna Magic brush. I'm just gonna sweep the orange down there. Oh, I know what I'll do. Oh, I went a little too far down. No. Sorry, this is gonna be a long video. I'm getting there. I'm trying to go faster. But yeah, those are pretty much my ghost stories. But I definitely believe in spirits. I believe in all that stuff. And yes, it kind of goes against science, kind of. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of people don't believe in them, but it's just kind of how I feel. Here's the Milk. I was looking for the Milk mascara. I'm going to use this on my bottom lashes. And then I think what I'm going to do, you know how I wanted like something green in it as well? I think what I'm going to do is I really like the orange look. I never really use it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Coro, and it's like a inner corner shade. I like to use it as an inner corner with green looks because it has like some green shimmer, but I'm going to use it in this look to kind of give a little green. I know you probably can't even tell on camera, but in person it's like a slight green inner corner. Ooh, yeah. I don't think you can, oh, maybe you can tell. I really love this shade. I love this palette in general. It is so good. So that completes the eyes, really. I just might make sure these are nice and full, and then I'm going to do bronzer, blush, and highlight, and then we are done. I'm going to take the Lovecraft Beauty bronzer. I just thought it was dark, and I like these darker bronzers for, you know, spooky season or winter time. Ooh. Don't worry, we'll blend it. But yeah, this is just, I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed my ghost stories, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's happening to my brother. He, like, a video just turned on by itself on his laptop, and it was super loud and creepy, and then like he has this light that like has different settings, and it could like flash, and it was just on flashing, and he like didn't turn it on. It was just crazy, like little stuff like that. And then he has like a little action figure, and it moves, like it'll be facing one way and it'll move another way. it's like some of that stuff, you just, how do you explain it away? Like, people explain that away, and I'm like, there's not, like, my toilet story, I feel like you can't explain that away. Like, how, why did that happen? How did that happen? Type of deal. Oh my goodness. Like, I just think it's crazy. Okay. Very nice. I don't know if it looks really harsh, but it's not that harsh. It's just a little deeper of a shade. It doesn't even have a name. It's just from Ipsy. Next I'm going to take the Likely Makeup Clown Blush. I absolutely love this palette, and I hardly use it because I'm scared of it, but I'm going to take the orange blush because why not? We are here, we're doing it. It's very pigmented too, so oh. See, this'll make me look like a pumpkin. I'm ready. Like, it's not crazy. Okay, it is kind of crazy. I'm gonna blend it too, but we need it to be orange. Ooh, whoa. I put too much. Oh my god. Now it's like patchy right there. Oh, it looks really cute. Like, it looks kind of weird on camera, but it looks cute in the mirror. Like, it looks a little bold, but does it look crazy? Okay. Now I'm just going to take my Ofra Star Island highlight and my Milk brush. Ooh. I would use like an orange highlight, but I do not have one. I guess I could use like an eyeshadow, but it's fine. I get nervous with eyeshadows as highlight because I'm always afraid it'll be like, bam, too much. I kind of look like a clown, like I kind of I match it. That's funny. Okay, I think we're gonna do a quick lip color. Well, let me set everything with my Urban Decay All-Nighter. And okay, so I am at school, so I don't have all my lip products, and I realized I don't really have orange lip products with me, so I have these two glosses. This is more red. This one's more like chocolatey, so maybe I'll use this. I'm gonna line my lips with the Ace Beauty Be Peachy, because I don't know. It'll give it a base. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month. It's not super pigmented, but ooh, you know, it does the job. I feel like I easily overline when I should not. Okay, we gotta speed it up because this video is long. Okay. Alright, so we lined the lips. I'm gonna take Hot Chocolate from Fenty. Ooh, I've actually never used this one. I love this formula. It is so good. There's new Fenty lip glosses and I really want them because I got this set last year and it is so good. It just feels so nice on the lips. Yeah, so this is the best I can get. It's not really orangey, but it's like more fall toned, I feel like. So this is the final look. Let me get all together here. How do you guys like it? I think the orange blush is very funny, like not my normal look, but I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me today. Thank you so much for staying with it the whole time if you made it this far. Let me know what other other get ready with me videos you'd like to see, like different topics I can talk about. I hope you enjoyed my ghost stories today, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.